Welcome back to the Traders Network Show, broadcasting worldwide on equities.com. We're here in Davos, Switzerland, covering the World Economic Forum. And we got Oliver continuing our first part of our first interview. Now, Oliver, we left off with you breaking down what your organization does on the enterprise level side, on the enterprise, on the corporate side. Let's talk about a little bit what you do for financial institutions, funds, investment banks, those sorts of things. You help these organizations find a way to dip into the blockchain industry.
Exactly. We developed a methodology called DLT 360, where we have a 360 view on those projects in the field, in the distributed ledger economy, and advise them in which projects to invest.
And how did you come up with that?
Basically, we have a background, or some of us have a background in venture capital, corporate venture capital as well, and a very, let's say, in-depth and rigorous approach of assessing startups. And in the DLT space, it's pretty much the same as in any other industry. You have to look at what this team is really trying to accomplish and whether they solve a real problem and whether the tech is good.
Right, right. You know what? So we're in Davos. This is the World Economic Forum. Let's talk a little bit about where the Goldilocks sectors are. Like the Goldilocks, what industries right now would you be guiding in financial institutions to be looking at? You know, we've seen a lot of use case scenarios, you know, rise and fall, typically because they've got the front end solution, but necessarily the back end solution. And we had a conversation prior to this talking about there needs to be a hybrid between the two, that there's an opportunity to consolidate. But what are you looking at in 2019?
In 2019, we are currently looking at asset tokenization. That's a big topic. For example, we have a client who owns a large portfolio of decentralized or sustainable power generation, photovoltaic plants and similar things. And they want to basically open that up for new liquidity by tokenizing these assets.
And how far away do you think they are from that? From getting there?
It's probably the infrastructure to do that is currently being built with smaller exchanges like Stuttgart Börse in Germany. Right. That's maybe half a year away.
So
and
by
that time,
we're talking before the end of the year.
Yeah, I think we will see the first products being launched. The big topic is there really now a big market? I doubt that there will be a huge market, but we will see the first projects being launched. Yeah.
You know, there's an argument to be made that the only way the blockchain on the tokenization side is going to be able to be deployed is by monetizing existing networks. So instead of trying to aggregate users into an ecosystem, you take a current ecosystem and you deploy a monetization marketplace within those. And so the organizations then market to their existing customers.
And that's what Facebook is doing, for example, or tries to do.
Well, there we go. That's it. Well, listen, I'd love to have you back before we head out of here. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but I'd love to have you back. We get to cut to a commercial break in a minute. Is there anything else you'd like to bring up?
Well, I think crypto collapse, blockchain is great.
There you go.
Forum is brought to you by Salt, providing fintech solutions for digital assets. Visit them at saltlending.com. Special thanks to Russia House and rosscongress.org for hosting our show here in Davos in the World Economic Forum. And a special shout out to Burst IQ for their expert commentary in blockchain and technology. And thank you, 1-800 Public Relations, for all your PR and media support.